Hi, fourth grade. So today for math, I want you to turn to page 321 in your math journals, 321, and it should say 12-4 math boxes on the top. Today we are going to do a couple math journal pages and then an IXL. So for number 1, we've been working on our rate tables for this chapter. So these are kind of like our input-output tables. You are trying to find the rate per whatever you're finding, and it's kind of like finding the rule. So for the first one, we don't know what the number of inches is for 1 yard, but we know what it is for 2. So if I take 72 inches divided by 2, that will give you your answer up here. So once you find your answer up here, you can times all of the bottom numbers by that answer. So 72 divided by 2, you're going to find the answer and times all of these bottom numbers by that answer. For other numbers that are on top, you're dividing. So for 540, you're dividing that by whatever you get up top here. Then it says how many inches are in 329 yards. So what you're doing, that's yards. So if you have 329 down here, you have to take that number times whatever you get up top here. And that's going to be a big number. For number 2, I have an answer key over here to help you. We're not doing B, but we are going to do A, C, D, and E. 7 gallons is how many quarts? Up here, I tell you how much 1 gallon is, so you should be able to figure out what 7 is. Same down here. 8 pints is how many cups? Well, 1 pint is 2 cups, so 8 would be how many? For D, how many gallons in 25 quarts? Well, I know 4 quarts is 1 gallon, so I'm going to take 25 divided by 4, and whatever your remainder is how many remainder quarts you have. Same thing down here. How many quarts for cups? Well, I need to take 14 cups divided by 4 quarts. Whatever you have left over from 14 divided by 4 will give you your answer here for pints. That's kind of like your remainder there. For number 3, these ones are a little tricky. I will not be grading these, but I want you to try them. So if you have a number, letter T, plus 30 equals 120. Some of you are going, oh, well, I know 90 plus 30 is 120. This is a negative though. So what you need to do is some number plus positive 30 is going to still give you negative 120, which would be negative 150. So you have a minus 150 or 150 negatives plus 30 positives onto it. You're still going to have 120 negatives afterwards. Same with this next one. 75 plus what's going to give you 20? Well, 20 is lower than 75. So you are going to have to add a negative to your positive to get only 20 positives. I want you to try C and D on your own. Again, they're not graded. For number 4, which one of the names below is not a name for 3.16? So when you figure these out, all of these except for one is going to have an answer of 3.16. So you need to do all these and figure out which one does not come out to 3.16 when you solve it. Number 5, add blocks to the bag. So you are drawing in blocks. So it's likely that Arjan will pick a C block without looking. So if he reaches his hand into that bag and he's not looking, you need to make it so that he more than likely is going to pick the C block. Right now, it's not very likely he's going to pick one because there's only 2 out of the 6. So you need to add blocks to make it so that it is going to be likely he's going to grab a C block. You're going to skip number 6, and then you're going to go down to page 323. Okay, on the top it should say 12-5 math boxes. For number 1, you need to multiply these two numbers and show your work. There have been a lot of us that have just been using calculators, not showing our work, and you're not getting very good grades for it. So make sure that you show your work on this one and take your time. Number 2, here we go, rate table again. Number of cups and number of gallons. Well, we know that there's 32 cups in 2 gallons, but we need to figure out how many cups are in 1 gallon and how many cups are in 9 and 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 32 and I'm going to divide that by my 2. Sorry, I'm not sure what's going on with my cursor here. But you need to take 32 divided by 2, and then whatever that answer is, you are going to, let me try to delete this here a second. White out, there we go. You're going to take 32 divided by 2, and then whatever you get for that answer, you're going to take 1 times that number, 9 times that number, 12 times that number, whatever 32 divided by 2 is. Then for this last one, you're going to take this number divided by whatever 32 divided by 2 is, and that will give you your answer here. For number 3, an average 10-year-old drinks about 20 gallons of soft drinks per year. So that's like saying 10-year-olds drink about 20 gallons of pop every year. Kind of gross. So it says, at this rate, how many cups does a 10-year-old drink in a month? Well, I know that 1 gallon is 16 cups. So I need to figure out how many cups are in 20 gallons. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 16 times 20. You're going to figure that out. And whatever that number is, then you're going to divide it by 12 because there's 12 months in a year. And that will give you your answer. We're going to skip 4. We're going to go to 5. Calculate the volume. Volume is length times width times height. So you're going to need to do 8 times 8, and then times that number by 8. It's going to be a big number. Show your work. Number 6, a 3-ounce bag of corn chips costs 65 cents. A 14-ounce bag costs $2.79. What's the price per ounce? So you are going to need to take 65 divided by 3. Your answer is going to be 0 point something. For 14-ounce bag, you're going to have to take 279 divided by 14. Your answer should be 0 point something as well, or 1 point something. Then, whatever answer here is smaller will give you your answer here. Which bag of chips is the better buy? Whatever one's cheaper here is going to be your answer here, either the 3-ounce or the 14-ounce bag. And that is it for your math journal pages today.